Lovely Tarot. So good to see you guys here today. I'm going to do a small little reading for you guys today. If you guys are listening with the video, like, share, subscribe. If you want any personal readings, hit me up at JocelynLovely84 at gmail. Alright, we're starting off with fire signs today. Fire, fire, fire. And the title is called The Leaders of the Pack. Why that? Because some of you guys underestimate how influential you really are. And I don't mean influencers, right? But how influential you really are towards the people you come across, anyone you come across, really. So here we go. I'm using the Starseed Oracle deck with the Anime Tarot today, okay? I wanted to switch it up. Here you are as the Whale and Orca Elders. Very fiery energy, right? Now with the card, though, I'm talking about you. But see, a lot of people, when they think about Aries, they think about fire, creativity, going after what they want, leaders of a pack. They are the first to start something because of an impulse, right? But this is different. We're talking about an Aries, a Leo, and a Sagittarius that are very in tune with your heart and very in tune with sounds and frequencies of your soul's calling, okay? Some people think you just rush out and get it and just you're inspired and you go and do something. No, 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 no. This is a well calculated path that you set out for yourself. This is well calculated. This is well thought of. This is inspired, right? This sings to the calling of your soul, which is why it's people may not understand why you go do and pursue your dreams or go do what you do. They don't understand why you do it, right? It's not logical to anybody else, but it's in tune with your heart. It's in tune with your soul, which is why it's the reason you do it, right? Now, other people, they may not be as in tune as you are. They may just see the outside and they see you scurrying and doing things, and they're like, why are you doing that? And they don't believe, right? It doesn't matter though. It was never for them to believe what you set out for yourself. It was for you to be so embedded, so, so inspired, to the point where like nobody can tell you anything. You know that this is for you. There's no doubt in your mind, no doubt in your soul, no doubt in your heart that this is where you're meant to be. And so here you are pursuing your dreams, right? Using water energy, psychic energy, just really getting in tune with the frequencies there of your own calling. The next card is the Seven Sisters card, the Star Sisters, sorry. It's funny because remember when I said this is well thought out into the future? It's like for some of you guys, you got glimpses of what your future will look like if you pursued this path. If you pursue your dreams, if you went down this specific road, you saw glimpses of you saw, right, mirror images of what you thought would become your life. And you had to go towards it. There was nothing that could stop you because you saw it so far into the future and you knew it was going to take a very long time. You needed to become this person to be into this stage, right? But it didn't matter. You didn't care because enough of these glimpses that were shown to you were enough for you to pursue your dreams. And for some of you guys, the reason why you were inspired to pursue your dreams is because you saw people there with you in the future. You saw a certain amount of people that were going to join you on this path. And that's what inspired you. See, you may start this path all alone, and it may take you years, okay, years of practice, of dedication, of hard work, not earning a penny, not earning a dime, not earning anything, no results, but you're still invested because you know that you may end up with people. At the end of the day, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you're going to end up with people that will change your life. Or just you, you know. Like I said, you may start this off on your own, quiet and alone, but towards the end, right, later down your path, you may meet people that were going to join you on your venture, on your, dreams, whatever that looks like for you. So that just keeps inspiring you to keep going, right? Because maybe the people you have around you aren't the ones that are inspiring you to, or they're not the ones that are going to be there in the future with your soul calling. They just won't. That's why nobody else sees you, right? They don't see your future, but only you. Next card is the big picture thinking. Pleiadians, energy, visionary, inspired ideas. This is what I'm saying, my fire energies, guys. It's like you see it ahead of time. You see how going through this door is going to transform you. The transformation that's going to take place it's unbelievable. The thing about it is because nobody sees this, right? They never see what you feel inside or how connected you are with the stars, with the divine, right? Because you have Water Garden, you're so connected with your future and your soul calling that nobody could tell you otherwise. You could sit there for hours daydreaming about what it is that you want and how you're going to create it. You could sit hours just creating the thing that you love because you know it's going to get you somewhere. Again, but looking yourself through the door, right? Again, the visions. You've always been a visionary, and I think you underestimate how much of a visionary you are, right? Because you're not just a visionary. It's a well thought out idea, well thought out objective, well thought out project, blueprint, whatever you want to call it, goal, and then you race, right? You run. You don't care. You don't care how long it's gonna take, and that's the thing. Like I feel like, and I'm gonna keep this between you guys, you and I, right? Because it's may not be the humblest thing to say, but there's so many people that owe you a thank you. They owe you thanks. Because if it wasn't for you stepping into their lives as the person that you are, inspired, creative, going towards your dreams, right? Being called to, if it wasn't for you stepping into their life, even if it's for like a month, 6 months, a year, whatever, they would never have been inspired enough by you to go do and pursue their own dreams, their own calling, their own businesses, their own ventures, their own goals. They would never have set out to win just like you did if it wasn't for you inspiring them. Because that's just the person that you are. See, when we talk about leaders of the pack, that's you guys. It's not just the visionaries, right? Because the visionary is what you are. You're the prophet. You see ahead of your time and you know where you're going, right? But it's the action. It's the fire that you light up under your ass and everybody else's. Sorry. But it's what it is. And you set out and it's like you burn everything around you. You run. And it's like, it's this conviction you have that like nobody can argue with you. They may think you're crazy. And it's true, you're crazy because they see that you don't care. You follow your own path and you don't stop. Even when you're getting rejected, even when you don't get anything out of it. Because you see the bigger picture. And again, if it wasn't for your strong conviction or you just being so action oriented and pursuing your own dreams, people would never have had the guts to do it because you're leading by example. This is why they call you the leaders of the pack. I don't just say it to say it, right? You guys set out, pave your own road, and keep going. Now, for some people, they see that, right? They see that they don't understand how long it took you for you to prepare to get to the stage. They don't understand the type of commitment you had to do and sacrifices you had to do with yourself, right? The non-partying, the not hanging out with people, the this, that, and the third, right? Like you stood there and you just worked and dedicated to whatever you were trying to achieve here, right? So they may not realize how hard you spend, how much time you spend on your dreams, on your goals. They don't understand how many years of preparation it took for you to even get here. Which is why I know someone like you sees as 10 years as a place. 10 years should be the mark, right? In 10 years, you should have been transformed and have created something all on your own. That's how long it could take. And I feel like you guys, with the long-term vision and understand that because you guys already embarked in parts of your life, facets of your life that required that much dedication and hard work, and you seeked it, you did it. Everybody else they were doing their own thing, right? You didn't care. You set out to achieve something, and you spent years, maybe a decade, in certain things, and you realize, man, if it took this long, this much of an investment for me to change and grow and see results, imagine what it is to do that with other things in my life, in other areas of your life, right? The dedication it takes, you understand. You understand the sacrifice, you understand the commitment, the work ethic, you understand not receiving any gains, anything, any accolades, any money, nothing until you do. You understand the level of rejection you're going to face while you pursue your dreams. And you don't care. Well, you do. You probably sit at night and you cry. Nobody sees that. But what's funny is you still show up. You can feel all you want. You can feel fear, right? Let's talk about fear. Fear is the biggest dream killer. You guys face fear like nothing. To you it means something, but you wake up and you still show up and do what you gotta do. And I feel like This is why people are inspired by you, because most people, if they're feeling afraid, they give up, right? Which is why a lot of people don't end up pursuing their dreams. They end up working, doing something they don't even love. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like fear is the dream killer here. You guys just show up and dominate. You guys just show up and outshine. You guys show up with ease. With ease. You make it look so easy. When actually, the only reason it shows up and you show up looking so easy is because you've done this again and again and again and again and again. You've done the work for so long. The dedication you have and commitment you have towards your dreams is what makes you look fearless, right? But people don't have an idea. And if they do, let's say they do, right? Because they see you, let's say for example, you decided to budget. Say that's what you wanted to do for, actually, okay, maybe not budget. Let's say you guys wanted to pursue a venture, right? Pursue some type of business that you felt like investing would actually pay off long term, maybe not short term, right? And so here you guys are putting in the work, sacrificing long hours. I mean, sacrificing fun, putting in long hours, consistently working a 9 to 5, and then working whatever it is that your soul calling is asking you to do. And then you guys are doing other things. It's not just that, it's other areas of your life where you're working out, you're being healthy, you're doing things that are just so inspiring. You guys are doing some volunteering work, just things, right? Spending time with your kids and doing this, that, and the third, but still committed. Still committed. And it's like people don't see. Good evening, how are you? I hope you're doing okay tonight. Nice to hear from you again. We're just going over fire signs today. We're going the fire signs. The title is called Leaders of the Pack. I don't know if you've just tuned in, but we just started. For you guys, the leaders of the pack here, I was discussing how important it is, no, how you show up very fearless in other people's eyes. You show up very fearless and committed and dedicated to whatever this long term vision is that you've had, whatever this commitment is with source that you have, and they see that you have this, it's almost as if you show up with ease, right? Even though there's fear in everyone's heart, you show up with ease, and people look at you and wonder, man, because they see you do it, they think, damn, it must be that easy, or I could probably do it too. And again, I was discussing about how people, you may not realize this, but you show up into people's lives and you're an inspiration because they see how fearless you are when it comes to pursuing your endeavors. And they don't understand. They think, well, if you can do it, then I can do it too. So they go out there and they pursue their own dreams, and they don't realize that it was you who inspired them to go out there and do that. It was you who inspired them to go and want to budget. It was you who inspired them to want to go and work out. It was you who inspired them to want to, whatever, spend more time with their kids, or just something that's very close to their heart and your heart. It's like because they see the ambition and the dedication and just the heart within you, they see that, they want that too. So they're doing the same thing. They're following their own soul's calling, right? But it's like, again, they owe you a thank you. You might never get it, but it's good to realize that, because again, if you, just by you, the person that you are showing up into different people's lives, even if it's for a day, a week, a month, a year, it doesn't matter. You have that much of an influence on them, right? And again, we were talking about fear being a dream killer. They see that you go and you pursue and you don't care what people think about you, and that makes people want to pursue their own dreams. It's that simple. See, but what they don't see is what you see. You see inside. This is you spending time with you, with the universe. They don't see like what you see, right? You see long term. You see what your future could look like. You see what your dreams are. You see who you want to become, and you're just so dedicated to your own dreams, and you lead by example, right? Cleaning too. Thank you. Okay, I'll see you soon. Take care. Take good care of yourself. All right, so the next card on the deck is the Ace of Swords. Again, red, right? We talk about fire signs, leaders of the pack, creative energy. But it's not, again, people just see you running and they're like, damn, you're fearless, you're crazy, you just go and do, right? No, this is well thought out. You think about everything you're about to do before you do it. You understand that this new level, that whatever you're pursuing, is going to require constant growth, constant lessons, constant thinking outside the box. It's like you have, not you have to, but you want to be so educated in whatever that is that you're doing that you can lead people. You can lead people with the information you provide, and which is why it's asking you, are you ready to dive into this type of education, higher knowledge, devotion, creative thinking? Are you ready for that? The next card is the Fool in reverse. For this one, you guys, I see kind of like, again, you don't care what stand you're at. You don't care where you're at. You don't care how you ended up. How you ended up. You don't. It's like the fearlessness again. It's showing up. The Fool in reverse. For some of you guys, it's funny because you could see it this way, right? The Fool was upwards. You're pursuing your dreams. The Fool's in reverse. It's funny because I feel like it's actually more dangerous to be in reverse than it is upward. You see this right here? It's dangerous. But you don't care. You could, like I said, it doesn't matter what position you're in. You see the star. It doesn't matter how far away you are from your dreams or how unrealistic your dreams may seem. You're still pursuing them, and you don't care. You may not be 100% prepared. You may be disheveled. The energy around you, the circumstances around you may not be the best, and you don't care. You're gonna pursue your dreams anyways because this is all you see is the star. Star is all you see. Seek, right? We did mention the 7 star sisters. You see it. You see it long term. You see what the divine is showing you, and you want it, and nothing or no one is going to tell you otherwise. All right, for fire signs. Anything else? Oof. Okay, I had the Queen of Swords, and now the King of Swords is coming out. So this has to do with the swords energy. Okay. I never really like to talk about people. I don't like to talk about people, but okay. So you got the King of Swords with the Empress, right? Next to each other. Do you know how much transformation you've made from when you started your journey to where you are now? This is a whole transformation. This is you. You were once this character. Maybe it could have been a year ago before you started setting your dreams, you pursuing your goals to change whatever it is that was in your heart. This was you. You was always thinking too much. You was always sitting on your butt and not doing anything. And I mean it because like okay, we all go through that stage of where like we're not awakened yet, so we're not really doing anything. Now I'm not judging you. What I'm saying is in this unawakened state, we tend to be harboring resentments of jealousy or just be a little bitter sometimes because we're not our life isn't where we expect it to be and we think that life's going to change for us instead of understanding that we set the course for change, right? Here you are now as the Empress. This is creation mode. This is you at your finest. This is you understanding what it's like to pursue your dreams and keep going even though you're on your own. Okay, this person, whoever I'm talking to, fire signs, this journey you're on is on your own. Doesn't mean you don't have significant others, doesn't mean that. It just means you're the only one that sees this vision. Everybody else might join you later, even your significant others, but right now it's just you on your own because you're starting this off, right? And so here you are, nothing can stop you. You know it's just like you just understand the power you offer, or you provide, or you have because your conviction is just so strong here. No one can tell you otherwise, and it's like you understand the power of manifestation because you are the manifester. So here you are pursuing your dreams, and it's almost as if too. This one I'm saying, like we're talking about leaders of the pack, right? You went from being here, right, aggressive, not aggressive, but like just I don't want to call you a hater. I want to say like somebody who's not awakened. They tend to hide from the light, too much shadow is ruling you, too much ego is ruling you here, right? Going from this to this, it speaks a lot on your character. And I feel like, again, people don't understand the transformation it took from you getting from here, not believing in yourself, sitting on the stand, not moving forward, not, pursuing your dreams, to you create your own dreams and you make it happen every single day. This is a huge change, right? But this only could have happened because you set out to change your life. Now, I want you to take a look, and the only reason you understand that a hater doesn't really get to you, because you guys are smart. A hater never gets to you because you understand you once were a hater. You once were a hater. We all are a hater in something, in some regard, okay? So now you're here and people are looking at you like this, wondering why they don't have what you have, wondering why they don't have a strong conviction like you, wondering why they're not as happy as you, wondering why, they don't have what you have. The funny thing is that if they got up their fucking ass and moved, they would have what you have. But that requires sacrifice. That requires rejection. That requires commitment. That requires long hours. That requires sacrifice. And these people are not willing to pay the price that you are in order for them to change their life drastically like you have. Now again, this took you a decade probably, or less. I'm talking to somebody that this took you a decade to get to this point. And you couldn't shine brighter, you couldn't be happier, you couldn't be more beautiful, you couldn't be you're exceptional. This is why you're the leader of the pack. Because you're inspiring people that don't even believe in themselves. They don't even have faith in their own future. They don't have faith in what's going on with their lives. They don't have faith that they're going to change. They don't have faith that anything's going to change for them. Now in this life, as the leaders of the pack, you understand that there's just some people that do and some people that don't. You're a doer. You are that doer. And the proof is there, right? You are the proof that shows that if you get up off your ass and you work and pursue your dreams, you will be something. You can change. There's people here that they just don't have it. So when they see you, hate. There is haters, okay? And that's okay. But they're going to be looking at you and wondering why they don't have what you have, or you're going to be the one that inspires them to get up off their ass and move. And once they do, what do you think happens? They're going to feel rejection, and they can run back. They're going to run back to where they're at because they don't understand this takes a lot of work. See? People think you're crazy because, again, you're only willing to do what you feel is right for you. They don't have that vision you have, so they judge you. They think you are crazy. And they're not going to tell you to your face because your conviction is so strong, you're convincing them. They're like, wow, okay. For some of you guys, you're not even telling people what you're doing. But you could just tell all they hear is you working. You're not telling people a thing. But it's just the way you show up that says, hey, I do something for a living. I care about where I'm going with my life. I care about change. I care about reaching higher frequencies and being happy. Do you? You don't even stop to think about it because, again, people who are busy, they don't have time to be thinking about anybody else but themselves. Sorry. They don't have time to be thinking about anybody else but themselves, of what they're doing, achieving their dreams. People who have time to sit there and talk shit and judge are people who are miserable. But yet you inspire them. They hate, they don't even know they hate it, but they secretly love you. And they don't even know it. Because you inspire them. And they will never be able to thank you because they don't understand vibrations. They don't understand the frequency that you're coming out of. This card says, share your frequency, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep, right? They don't understand the songs, the frequency. They don't understand this. They just feel it, right? They feel it, and so they're drawn to you. They're drawn to do what you do. They're drawn to pursue their own dreams because they see you doing it. That's it. At the end of the day, they are entitled to do that, but they're never going to give you thanks because they don't understand. They really don't understand what's going on. And that's okay. Because you're going to be moving, you're going to be doing what you want to do. And no one's going to stop you. And you understand that every day comes with the risks, death. This is risk. You're risking self, old version of self for a new one. You're risking, you're sacrificing the old you for change. Transformation. This is who you are. This is how you show up. I couldn't be prouder of you. Seriously, I couldn't be prouder. Alright guys, that's all I have for you. I think that is done for today. If you guys have any questions, you can email me at jocelynlovely84@gmail.com, or you can just comment, share, and subscribe, okay? I love you guys. Bye.